Tejo Bindu Upanishad, in the third chapter, if I remember correctly, there it is said, Aham Brahmasmi Mantroyam. Is Aham Brahmasmi mantra. Now this Aham Brahmasmi mantra, we have told you in simple words, Mauj mein raho, or be happy. Aham Brahmasmi mantra in English is translated as be happy, not become happy. Mauj mein raho, not mauj karo. See how simple the spiritual life is. But we have made it so complicated. Mithya rupo yoham bhavaha liyate tattva bhavanat. There is nothing like this ahankara, it is nowhere. And it becomes stronger when we are keep on accumulating possessions and relations on our body, on our mind, not on body. So all these possessions and relations put together, that mule who is carrying it is called as the ahankar or ahambhava, highness. Then how do we practice this tattva bhavana? The tattva bhavana is indicated in next two verses. Dikkala janavachinnam swacham nityoditam tatam sarvarthamayam ekartham chinmatram amalam bhavan tadev bhavayan sadhu shantatishta gatajvaraha. How beautifully the thoughts are presented. Dikkala janavachinnam. So what is the tattva bhavana? Dikkala vastu adi anavachinnam. That which is not conditioned by time, space, object, etc. Now find out what is not conditioned by time. Of course, we are not conditioned by time. Because we have no experience of birth, therefore no beginning. No experience of growth, therefore no modification. No experience of death, therefore ananta, infinite. This is what we are. Kala. Then dik is the space. How much space we occupy in deep sleep? We don't know. Space disappears. Where are we? When are we? What are we? Nothing exists in deep sleep. But we do exist. So whether we are identified with the body or whether we are identified with the subtle body or the ahankar or aham bhava or the mind or chitta, various words, meaning is the same. See, when we are not identified with the body, still we remain. When we are not identified with the subtle body, still we remain. When we are not identified in the deep sleep with the causal body, still we remain. So they are in me, I am not in them. See, this one particular point is so important. This is an object. I'll take some dark object, you'll understand. So this is some object. Now, this object is seen in the light because it is inert by itself, it is not self-illumined. So the light has taken the shape of this particular object. See? And which light? Not the original light, but a reflected light. So the original light gets reflected on the object and takes the shape of the object. Therefore, object is in the light. Light is not in the object. If this is understood, then next step. I know the body. Body is known by me. Therefore, I am in the body or body is in me? Think. So when the mind includes the body in its womb, then from the common mind, a special mind is born. Common mind is Nirgun Nirakar, without any form, without any shape, because it is Tattva. I told you this principle, Tattva is formless. So this mind which is formless eliminates the body, thereby individuality is born. See? But if the body is taken away, that means if the body is dropped, the mind continues to exist. See? If this example is clear, in the same manner, when I include the body, the ahankar is born. But when I don't include the body, when there is no ahankar, yet I continue to exist. So this ahankar, aham bhava, includes the body, but it is not necessary for existence of our own being. Ahankar is necessary for conducting the business of life. But just for being, nothing is required. Dikkaladyanavachinnam. Therefore, in the deep sleep, Desha Kala Vastu Vyakti Paristhiti, everything is absent. But we are present in the absence of everything. This is how we talk about, I had a good sleep. Now who talks this? Waker cannot speak this. It is the one who was in the deep sleep, but he was not sleeping. Therefore he can say, I had a good sleep. The more we reflect on this line, Dikkaladyanavachinnam, anavachinnam, not limited by. And this all is achieved by this simple technique, our Maha Mantra. Take any mantra. Wherever I am, Dik, space. Whenever I am, Kal, time. Whatever I am, Vyakti, I shall be 100%. So there is no body created. You are 100%. And when these three things are dropped, Desha Kala Vastu. So when I cease to be husband, because I went away from the wife, but I continue. When I go away from the son, I cease to be the father, but I continue to exist. So my existence as a man is independent of the son, husband and father, wife. Exactly the same way. That is the Tattva. So Dikkaladyanavachinnam Swachham. Swachham is at peace with itself. This word Swachham we normally take as clean. But if you break this word, Swat Sham. See? Swachham. That which is immaculate, pure, no contamination or impurity of any kind. Swachham, Swachham. See? Ekameva Dvitiya Neha Nanasti Kinchana. The impurity of the duality is totally absent. Dikkaladyanavachinnam Swachham Nityoditam, ever present. See? Ever present. We experience absence of the waking, we experience the experience of absence of the dream, deep sleep, samadhi, but we cannot experience our own absence. Therefore, Nityoditam. Because we do not experience our own absence, there is no need even to tell that I am present. This is so simple and straight. But then, Aham Brahmasmi, I am that, is only for communication. The truth is, मौनम व्याख्या प्रकटित पर ब्रह्म तत्व युवानम वर्षिष्टान्ते वसदृषिगणैः आवृतं ब्रह्मनिष्ठैः आचार्येन्द्रं करकलितचिन्मुद्रमानन्दरूपं स्वात्मा रामं मुदितवदनं दक्षिणामूर्तिमीडे दिक्कालाद्यनवच्छिन्नं स्वच्छं नित्योदितं ever present. You can never experience your absence, but what happens? We experience our qualified presence. Qualified presence is I am happy, I am unhappy, I am successful, I am a failure, I am husband, I am wife, I am lucky, I am unlucky. This is what we understand. Remove the qualifications. See? Only I am. We are so much accustomed and acquainted with the qualified presentation of ourselves. And therefore, spirituality also, we become someone extraordinary. Shrotriya Brahmanishta. See? We don't have to gain anything in this world. We don't have to lose anything in this world. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. ना कुछ पाना है, ना कुछ खोना. Remain in this mode, then only you are able to dissolve this aham bhavana. We cannot kill. You cannot kill the ahankar because it doesn't exist. You cannot kill the husband because it doesn't exist. See? So, birth of the husband and the death of the husband, both of them are meaningless. Why? Because the husband is an illusion. See?